Okay, had a busy morning and had a heavy breakfast, but now we are going to the summation examination, and I'm ready to get the theme stuck in my head again. It's a really catchy tune. The jurors' contentions. There was no one else inside the carriage at the time, so it had to have him. Great start, sorry.
I trust the driver. He has an excellent memory, it seems. 4 passengers with fares totaling 20 pence.
He stuck the chap next to him just like this. Brazen, I must say, absolutely brazen. I have simply typed and collated all the statements made thus far and drawn the logical conclusion. You can trust the guild. Fair fares is our motto. We haven't raised the prices above 4 pence for years. The scoundrel! Stabbing that poor man on the floor! It beggars belief! Oh, Grandma's angry now. I'm starting to wish I hadn't pushed for this now.
Some of the jurors don't seem to have wonderfully formed arguments, though, do they?
Well, let's see what we can do. We need to get these 6 people to change their minds. I'll have to throw everything I can at them, and use some very persuasive language.
Just a moment, Mr. Naruhodo.
A book again?
According to my book, that's not quite how it works.
Oh? I thought I was going to have to thaw their icy minds with some heartwarming rhetoric about the defendant.
Unfortunately, once the jurors have decided that the defendant is guilty, they're unlikely to heed anything the defense says.
But then...
They've reached their conclusions by their own reasoning, you see. Your pleas will sound like excuses. In fact, it could recoil on you. The more you try to persuade them, the more entrenched they may become.
Then what on earth am I supposed to do?
Oh dear, I'm just citing what I've read about British law, Mr. Naruhodo.
Right, sorry. Do you have any idea how to make this work, then?
Well, from what I can understand, the key to this procedure is using the jurors' own words to make your arguments.
What do you mean?
Well, the 6 members of the jury are randomly selected members of the public.
Kind of dubious on that.
They may appear to be united, but they are complete strangers who just happen to find themselves here in the courtroom together.
And that's the way to break them down, you mean?
Yes, exactly.
Make them fight!
We must listen very carefully to what each member says, and see if we can identify any contradictory statement. I can't read today! If we can, then we can contrast the statements and pit the corresponding jurors against each other.
I see. So it's contradictions in what 2 or more jurors say is what we're looking for. In a way, then, this is similar to a regular cross-examination.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
No, we're gonna make them fight directly. Find contradictions in the statements and pit the jurors against one another to break them down. Alright, I might be able to pull this off. No, that's not right. Slap, slap! Oh, double slap. I have to pull this off. That's right, Rinosuke. Can we start proceedings, counsel? I would ask you to take the stand for this. I'm expecting a clear and concise rebuttal. Yes, my lord. That did not sound like Rinosuke at all. I'm so sorry. Ooh, look at him. He does look cute in his I can't talk. The defense is rebuttal. I'm gonna skip this. Although, you know what? I kind of don't, because, again, I like this soundtrack. I trust the driver. He has an excellent memory, it seems. 4 passengers. I'm gonna skip a little bit, then. Oh, he's pitting it. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Juror number 2 and juror number 5. Yes, about the cost of the fare. A little sus. Those 2 statements clearly contradict each other. They do? Explain yourself, counsel.
Me? Oh dear, what have I said?
I swear on several places, main and name, I haven't had the first idea what you're talking about. I paused it, sorry. He's walking! according to the group testimony we've heard so far, there were 4 passengers on the omnibus on the night in question. And, according to the coachman, Mr. Beppo, he took 20 pence in fares.
Quite right. I have those precise details typed neatly here in front of me.
And juror number 5 also told us the following. The fare for the omnibus is always 4 pence.
That it is. A fair and convenient single price, just the way the London's carriages should be operated.
But that doesn't add up at all. In fact, it leaves a glaring discrepancy in the facts.
Why, man? Why?
4 passengers paying 4 pence each. If you do the multiplication, 4, 8, 12, 16.
It would be 16 pence.
Exactly. As I said, it doesn't add up. The figures are different. By 4 pence, in fact. Or, precisely, 1 person's fare.
1 person's fare?
Yes! In other words, on the omnibus that night. It's distinctly possible. There was another passenger we've heard nothing about.
Good gracious!
I'm gonna stand up. My arm is numb.
This can't be right. The coachmen of the guild are good, honest men, one and all. Trustworthiness is our watchword.
The figures your coachman claims most certainly do not add up. Your watchword, good sir, is a fallacy.
I beg your pardon?
Fight! I want to see some blood! Mr. Guildmaster, I think you ought to consider that if this trial were to end now, the news will surely spread all over London. The news that one of your coachmen tried to hide the fact that he lets nefarious characters ride the omnibus. Damn.
Oh! All right then. How do I make it so that this miserable trial doesn't end?
That's not the song.
Well, according to my book here,
You simply launch a ball of fire onto the innocent side of the set of scales.
Now, hold your horses there, coachman. We were all in agreement. Why do you have to go and... Wait till I get my hands on you, Beppo!
Poor Beppo. There we go. Yay! 1 win! 1 win!
This is all very irritating.
begging your pardon, sir. I'm going to do the same.
Thank you, juror number 2. I like her. She's sensible. She's harsh and also kind of metal, but, you know.
For the love of Mike, not you as well.
Who's Mike?
A penny can be the difference between a smile and a tear, after all. I certainly can't put my trust in someone who doesn't follow my exact standards in financial matters.
Damn.
Oh, really?
I, for one, think it's only proper that we hear from the witnesses again.
Well done, Mr. Naruto! You did it! If we can manage to change 2 more jurors' minds, we can force the trial to continue. 2 more. Actually, there is something else that's bothering me about a couple of their assertions.
Then that's where you must strike next.
So, I need to pit 2 more jurors against each other and show there's another contradiction in their assertions.
Exactly. You can do it.
Thank you, Sasaki-san. Seeing her smile is so cute.
Well, the scales of justice have shifted, but they still weigh heavy on the side of guilt. Counsel, you have the floor again. Continue with your summation examination.
Will do, sir. Oh wait, there's new dialogue.
I'm changing my leaning to innocent. I should like to hear what the slipshod bookkeeper has to say for himself.
Slimshod bookkeeper? Beppo? Or the financier, the banker? Anyway, skipping a little bit. God, juror number 3 is pointing the knife, and like juror number 5 just like, number 4, like not caring, just typing away. I was like, sir, why do you have a knife in the courtroom?
Those 2 statements are completely contradictory. What? Explain, counsel, post haste.
Dearie me,
I was only knitting a jumper for my other half. Oh, sweet Grandma. What is all this claptrap? What does contradictory even mean, I ask you?
We've heard more from more than one witness that they allegedly saw the actual moment when the defendant stabbed the victim. Now, out of curiosity, juror number 3.
What? Can't you see I'm busy here? Ugh. He's pulling up a knife.
How would you say the defendant stabbed the victim? What sort of motion was it?
Ha! You want to test me, do you? Oh my god, it was like this! Stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up! Just like the prim banker said.
Yes, that was Mr. Fairplay's testimony. Quite true. Now then, juror number 6.
Oh, is that me? Is it? What can I do for you, young man?
How would you say the defendant stabbed the victim, madam?
Oh, well, dearie, as far as I understand it was like this! Stabbed the poor man after he'd collapsed on the floor! The coachman said so.
Now, don't move! Take a look at these two, juror! He stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up. And he stabbed the poor man after he collapsed on the floor. Well, I never! They're stabbing in totally different directions!
What?
Bless my stitches! What a muddle!
Bless my stitches.
What this tells us is that there's a strong possibility one of the witnesses isn't telling the truth.
Oh, but why? Why the dickens would they lie?
Why the dickens? I don't know that yet, but what I do know is that if the trial ends at this point, we may never find out. We may never know the real truth. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can you really let that happen in all good conscience?
Lies, you say? Oh, dearie me. I cannot abide people telling lies.
Thank you, Grandma. Yeah, someone was fibbing. Clearly. How did he get stabbed?
The scales.
I don't believe it.
Oh, yeah. Hold it.
Hold it! Oh, wait! And now, hear this, my fellow jurors. I warn you, you cannot listen to this man. Look at him, in his black suit. You're wearing a black suit, too. He's clearly some devious Eastern sorcerer using magic on all of us. If I could use magic, do you really think I'd be putting myself through all this? Answer me this, Doc Jinx!
I feel like you just said a slur to me, but okay.
Huh? Me? What exactly is the problem? What of it if two witnesses have slightly different recollection of the events?
It makes all the difference.
What of it? Let's say that the Shylock did stab the victim as he was sat next to him on the omnibus, and this young dandy saw him do it. And now let's say the victim collapsed on the floor, and then the Shylock stabbed him again. That's not what the autopsy says, motherfucker! And this old lady also saw him do it. Well, what's to say it didn't happen like that,
What are you calling a dandy, sir? Why, I should take this knife to you.
Don't do that.
Who are you calling old? Why, I should take this needle to you.
They're ready to kill each other now. Oh God, I was joking. But could the foreman of the jury be right? Did the two witnesses see two different moments of the same crime?
It's out of the question, baby. It's not in the autopsy. Give me that.
Nope. Unfortunately, Mr. Foreman. What is it, you Doc Jinx? Come on, out with it!
Stop calling me that.
What you're suggesting is impossible. It's out of the question. What are you talking about, man? How could you possibly say that? You do realize that I'm only doing my job. As foreman of the jury, I have responsibility to steer everyone in the right direction. So, where's your evidence, man? That's what we want to see. I say the two witnesses saw two different moments of the same crime. If you say that's out of the question, show me some proof.
I should stop growling. That's meant for juror number 5. Anyway, It looks like the only way I'm going to convince him is to present something he can't dismiss. Autopsy, baby, let's go! Some irrefutable, hard evidence. As you wish. What? I'll give you the proof. It's out of the question that the two witnesses saw two different moments of the same crime, as proven by autopsy. Here we go, let's go! Take that! This is the victim's autopsy report. According to what's written here, Mr. Mason was stabbed in the abdomen. Only once. Only once! It's quite simple. The victim was stabbed precisely one time. Which means these witnesses can't possibly have seen it happen 2 different times. Simple maths, my guy. He's still pulling the knife. Alright, I concede defeat. Thank you, juror number 3. I hope you got your knife out safely, and also please don't stab anybody. Why do you also have a knife? I don't think that should be allowed in court. Wait, that means 4 jurors are now leaning to not guilty. We've done it, Mr. Naruhodo. We've won. Have we? No, that's not quite. What are you playing at, you dandy fool? Shut your trap, sir. No one deceives me. But we have the consensus. I said shut your trap. I know a liar when I see one. Takes one to know one. And if the chap ever dares to cross the threshold of my shop... Yeah, I don't like this sprite. I'll take this razor-sharp blade and shave every last hair off his head. Please tell me he's a barber. I know. I hope. Well, in a quite remarkable turn of events, the defense's summation examination has flipped the balance of the scales of justice. The jurors now stand 2 for guilty and 4 for not guilty. Accordingly, there is no longer a large enough majority among the jury for me to abdicate. Abdicate? I can't... And the trial must continue. I hereby ask the defense, prosecution, and witnesses to return to their places. Places in 5, everybody. And I call upon all of you to continue to pursue the truth. Alright. Is Van Zieks cool with that? He hasn't said anything. Oh, here we go. So, Lord Van Zieks, continue to substantiate the case for the prosecution, if you please. Quietly just get sloshed. Okay. Just drink it, Van Zieks. Come on. I know you look fine while doing it, but come on. Oh. Yeah, crushes the first glass. The poor janitor of the Bailey. Having savored the rich aroma of the carmine contents of this hallowed chalice, it may seem crass to crush it to dust. Pray, forgive the discourtesy. Lord Van Zieks! Is it cold in here, or is it just me? As your antiquated tome no doubt says, the prosecution may not speak during a summation examination. So I honored a deathly silence and listened to the charade. It seems I overestimated the intelligence of the jury. Well, no matter. There is nothing so hard to prove as a self-evident truth, it would seem. No. And why else would we grace the courtroom with our presence, after all? So... let us proceed to the next round of battle. Oh, the cape is off! The cape is off, everybody! Bring forth the witnesses once more! Beppo's like, oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh no. Witnesses, sorry. I trust you had heard the entire summation examination we have had to just endure. Oh, yes, sir. That I did, sir. Of course I heard it. Oh, yes, sir. I heard it. You, sir, on the end, the coachman, I believe it's Beppo? Yes, sir. My lord, sir.
If it transpires that in your previous testimony you were attempting to veil the presence of a fifth passenger on your omnibus, you will be found guilty of perjury. You are advised to bear that in mind, sir.
Oh, mio Dio. Oh, he's Italian, for real. I'm sorry about that. I did not. Okay.
Now then, witnesses, I hereby call on you to testify before the court again. You will explain the various misgivings brought to our attention by the defense's summation examination.
Witness's testimony. Again.